So we are loading. Anyway, did you guys all see the video that I put out today for the 5k sub celebration, the Q&A, and of course the Evil Genius design competition? So let me know if you all saw that. And if you didn't, why didn't you? I shall be having serious words. So that army now can move to nowhere. So that's where he's going to move to support this fella. Now this lady can't move anywhere. She's lost all her movement. This guy's holding that point. This guy's holding that point. So they're in the process of basically bringing everything back. Now let's see. So Elisbo's in the process of being rebuilt. That's fine. Let's end the turn, I think. Now, for those of you who haven't seen, this is the Rome campaign. So you can see here, we're holding on to these areas. We're doing quite well. We're dealing with Africa. We're sort of got a non-aggression pact with those guys, but we don't with Africa. So we might move into Africa and Libya later on. Move down in the direction of Egypt. So let's see. In the first instance, let's end the turn, because I have a funny feeling these guys are still close enough to act as support for this guy. So we shall find out if these guys decide to attack. They're only a very small army, as you can see, and won't stand up to much with these guys. So let's end the turn. Oh, Lucius Amlius Paulus, or Pallas. So let's check here. Ah, there we go. So we can put another in the household. So she's got a harridan wife. And let's see. +5 melee attack. I like that one. And then what we'll do is we shall make him a strategist. So there we go. End turn. Well, I hope you guys decide to do the competition. The winner of the competition will win £40 worth of games, or a single game worth £40. So that is your prize, ladies and gentlemen. You'll have about 4 weeks in which to do it. And whoops-a-daisy, what are they up to down there? And I need to turn that review page down to low. There we go, so it's not using up as much of my bandwidth, because my bandwidth is not high. No, I'm kidding, really. So, aha, the Celtiberian Federation has landed an invasion force. Really? I have to say, I'm not impressed by this invasion force right now. Ah, there we go. So what we'll do is we shall move this fellow and put him on forced march and move him over to there. Come on, sneak in there. And then obviously we'll try and take him off of that for the next round, but we'll have to wait and see. Outraged populace in Lusitania. Ugh, outraged my arse. So Elibora. Now, if I change that, what is their public turn? So it's -17. Holy crapola. And these guys are -17 as well. Well, they're a bunch of pissed populace, really, aren't they? So let's see what's going on over here, because if I'm right in thinking, this army is buggered off, which can only be a good thing. So those guys are garrisoned, but their happiness is not improving. It's at -17. Now, 2 growth per turn, 40 iron, provides a garrison. See, I'm okay for money, so I'll do that. And in there I'm going to do that. And let's see. So Elisbo does have, so we could go for a shipwright, which would be helpful. So I could go for the villa, which will basically give us food, but my problem obviously is the lack of happiness in these areas. So I'm sure you do. You don't need Evil Genius in order to do the base design. If you look at the information that is located within that video, I actually give you links to a web page that enables you to design an Evil Genius base. So let's put some legionaries in there. And a couple of those ballistas. And some velites. Okay. See, that does missile damage 350. 216. Let's put one of those in there and leave it at that. Okay. So that collection of guys will be okay. I might move these guys down here to support. Yeah. Okay, so the householders expand. I'm sending him to the pool. We've recruited troops over in Khartuba, which is great. And I've encountered the Idatani. So let's check our thing here. Now, we don't have trade with Diorsi. Let's see if we can do... Oh, I already have a trade agreement with them. Well, that's good then. So we don't have to worry about the Idatani for the time being. Well, at least until we need to attack them. And then we don't need to worry about them again. Okay, so let's wait and see. Let's end that turn because I think these guys might move down here, in which case we can defend with that army. And then we'll have this army available to move up. Do I have the ability to create more armies? Yes, I do. So I will create another army in the next turn. Now let's see, we're going to get 1432 in the next turn, so that's good. So let's end that turn. Just because none of your plans you use the Uber trap, I mean, you know, improvise. It's part of the battle. It's part of the design challenge. Oh, well, that army's back. And these guys are sniffing around. That's interesting. So yeah, oh, there we go, torsion techniques. Right, so, oh, rebellion imminent in Lusitania. So, what I might do, that's going -13, that's going -13, yeah. What we will need to do is build one of those. And build one of those. We don't have the ability to do that. Construction complete. Tread carefully all who enter here. Trait gained. Loyal. SPQR. Quartermaster's report. And sabotage. Yeah, somebody's sabotaging there. Okay, so it looks like... Let's see, can we do any of that? Damn it, we can't do anything. Nuts around. Let's stop. Here we go. And let's use her to militarily sabotage the provisions. Come on, girl, you can do it. Yes! Rare indeed. So those guys will now be there. These guys are going to have to move up to support that army. And these guys can move into no stance. But can we move them into fortification stance? Now it's possible they're going to push down towards Lol or Isle, but we'll have to wait and see, because let's have a look. Tingis is doing okay, so we've got a Shrine of Minerva, and we also need to look at our research. So that's shots per siege units, central grain warehouse. See, what I'm looking for, irrigation ditches, +4 wealth. See, what I'm kind of looking for is something that will actually improve general public order. See, look, all provinces, public order, all provinces. See, public order, all provinces. -5 corruption, let's go for that one. Now, obviously, we've got there fired brick. So, we've got to watch for a potential issue in this area. And predominantly, I would say, that dinky little army there. Only 10 people. I've got to watch out for a rebellion and these guys. Oh, phlegm ejection. My apologies, everyone, for that sudden shock. Shock and snoz. And you've got these guys also leaning down as well. So, let's see. Can we raise that army again? No, damn it, just short of money. Buggering bugger. There's only one left on that. Let's leave that off for the time being and raise that force as a general and bodyguard. And then all I can recruit is Levy. But he has starting, well, he is starting, I should say. Field of Mars is what I want, training field. Provides a garrison. And then I'll work on these areas here. Might put a workshop in there. And then maybe something else, we'll see. But obviously, part of the problem I have with Abora, let's see if we can take that tax off. Yeah, that should stop that. There we go, that's at 0. And Lisbo. So we've taken the tax off, and that's actually reduced that area there of the public order. So these guys are pretty much spectacularly, in fact almost orgasmically happy, which means that we're on a safer bet, and it means that we don't have to worry about rebellion. And you can see that part of the problem that I'm having see, what I need to do is get someone who can kind of increase the Romanification, if you know what I'm saying. See, these are all military fervour. No, it's not going to do any of that, you see. But they're going to build up a pretty good army in 3 turns. And these guys are going to be available to assist. So, I'm happy with that. And I think Twitch chat has died on me. Alright, so let's do pop out. There we go. So we have now popped out our chat. Popatastic. And I'm feeling a lot more confident about these guys. Now if I move these guys up here and then put them in ambush so that these guys can deal with these guys if they try and sneak around. And look, they're at -12. Damn it. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. We'll deal with a rebellion if we need to. But in the meantime, what happens with these guys? Nothing. Let's move to the next turn. Okay. So let me put timestamps on the chat. There we go. Well, the good thing is that I've actually now got myself a new, bigger monitor to go with the editing and streaming machine, so I can see things a lot easier, and I don't have to keep turning my head to. I can just glance over like that. Oh, what's going on here? So yeah, I can see your chat as well now, guys. So I'll just write a quick boo in here. There we go. So, rebellion, bingo. And there's the rebels. But they ain't very good. But what I'm going to have to do is use this army. Where is she? I may need to recruit into this unit. No, I can't do anything with that. I need to take these guys out of ambush stance, attack those guys, deal with them, and then deal with the rebels. But let's see, because the army that was there, I actually might be able to move over here. So these guys will continue to recruit. These guys will be available for a move onto those guys. I have 9 people to defend that.
At your command. Make haste, men. Advance.
Now, are they there? No, they're not. Damn it. So close. Anyway. Let's go twat some people, I think. Anyway, construction complete. Roman Colonia in Abora. So that's now 20. And that's 20. Fantastic. Fantastic, because we've got the Romanization. As you can see there, wealth, growth per turn, all that kind of funky stuff. Now, let's check our tax rate. Tax rate is relatively high-ish. So income next turn. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, and ouch. Let's go kill people in a second. So trait gained. Oh, he's a procrastinator. Oh, that's great. Giant ballistas. Wonderful. Sabotage attempt at Abora. Okay. Oh, it's this pass. This person here. No, this person even. So let's bring this one here down and go for an assassination. Oh God, really? Ah, screw it, let's go for it. Come on, girl. Enemy's been wounded. Fantastic. Oh, that's fantastic. That means we don't have to worry about them sniffing around. And good, my spy has increased in rank. So, you can see here, +2 authority. we go. Let's do that one. Okay, so I think it's time for a punch-up.
Victory for Rome! At once.
Oh, you big girls' blouses.
None alive!
Right. It's time for a twatfest. Let's see how these guys get on, shall we? Wonder what kind of map we're going to get. Oh, that's not too bad then. So, here we go. This is the battle. And obviously the Romanization has helped on those particular areas. And I can't remember what the key is to watch the firing, or at least do the manual firing of the ballistas. It's dry. Okay, let's start the deployment. Oh baby, hello. Now, there is those forces. Now, what I'm thinking is that my mighty ballistas will be perfect on that hill, like that. Let's see. What do we think? I think they need to be a little bit sort of there-ish. Like that. So they can engage a little bit better. There we go. Don't know what that guy's doing, but never mind. We'll give that a go. So I'm going to put them in number 1. So there is our general. There's our boy. Actually, no. Where is our lad? Is that him? I'm guessing that's him there. Well, that might be him. I don't know. Gnaeus Bibulus. So we have these forces here. And here are the ranged. Now, let's move the doggies there. Oh, Praetorians. You beauties. Love those Praetorians.
Cavalry!
We'll put the cavalry over the far left-hand side with an additional forces just to support them. And then what we'll do also is I want to put some more dogs that side. I also want to put some war woofers that side. I'm only going to put one set of cavalry there. I want to put the other set of cavalry on the other side. You guys know my normal layout. So they want to be on explosive round. And can anyone remember in chat what the key is to watch the flippin' fire? I can't remember. Anyway, let's get underway, shall we? Hit those guys, please. And let's bring these guys forward. Come on, guys. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to move 2 of these guys over to here. Or those sections of guys. There. And then move those guys in behind them. No, they won't be there. So as you can see, the noble cavalry is taking a bit of a battering. Right, release the hounds. The hounds have been released. Let's move these guys over. So let's focus the giant ballistas there. Let's move these guys in there. Move those guys out. These guys continuing to move. These guys are just going to hold. Move the Velites in on the flank. Go up against the Iberian swordsman.
Ready and waiting. On double time. Cavalry. Quickly now.
There we go. Iberian swordsman versus Cav. Let's go for the skirmishers. Bring the war doggies round the back. Get those guys to stop firing.
Orders understood. Yes, Commander.
No, they don't want to fire at will. Oh dear, that's a bit unfortunate.
Charge! Ready for battle!
You guys can stop firing, that's it, end the battle. So yeah, that is a problem. Yeah, we only lost 182 men, and we only team killed 2 men. So I consider that to be a bonus. But we didn't kill the enemy general, that's the only downside. Okay, so let's kill all those captives. Ooh, stabbed in the head.
At once.
At once indeed.
Hunger for battle.
So if we move him to there,
Advance.
he can replenish and he can deal with that guy. Now,
We hunger for battle.
we can end the turn.
Ready for orders.
We can use this guy
hunger for battle.
to attack there. Okay, so that's looking okay, but our monetary situation is not. See? Damn it. So what I need to start doing start putting in shrines. Okay. Alright, we'll wait and see what happens, but in the meantime,
At your command.
these guys have to come out of that.
We cannot do that. You have further orders? Your next command.
And these guys are going to go towards Isle. Because that's where I reckon the army's going for. Seems to make sense. Now, we do have,
Commander.
obviously, the Velarathi, which was the area that we were using to essentially build up our elite forces. Because our ability to build there is amazing. We can just build such amazing troops. And you can see here, Neapolis, we've got a shipwright, and we've obviously got a Roman small town, but I might focus on Roma, because if I can get that money together, then I get ballistas and scorpions to defend, plus 20 wealth from all sources. That will be very helpful. But I may not have enough food, we'll wait and see. So, let's see what happens as we move on to the next turn. And our dealings with these guys continue. Let's wait and see what happens, shall we?
Only the greatest dare speak of peace to their enemies. Only the weak seek the death of all.
Oh! The Celtiberian Confederation want a peace treaty and will give me 410. Now, what could my counter offer be? No peace treaty.
An end to overlong talk. Your offer is not what I want to hear. My
Well,
throat yearns for ale,
tough-
my ears for silence.
Tough titties is all I can say to you guys. You guys have been a pain in my backside long enough, and now they're going to not be an issue for much longer. We'll wait and see. There's over Demidi could be a problem. So, oh, Trespasser. Okay. Let's wait and see, shall we?
At your command. At once.
Who's unhappy? So the Lusitanans are unhappy. These guys are unhappy.
At your command.
But those guys are about to be a lot more unhappy. So you can see training fields and a Roman village at Olispio. So you can see now that the problems related to those areas are now starting to improve because we're Romanizing them, which is a good thing. Oh, that's nasty.
Commander.
That's a nasty situation. You have to get them back to there. And
Ready for orders.
see, these guys have snuck around. They're in ambush mode. Oh dear. There we go, true Roman, the Admiral. Good, thank you, Admiral.
Serve Rome.
And the Quartermaster's report, Velites are all here. So you can see this army is starting to slowly build. Which is good. Now, let's see what's going on, because what I want to do is bring little Missy here down to there and get her involved with dealing with that army. In the meantime,
We hunger.
this army is going to go and deal with the rebels. Ooh. Ferrari and plebs. Yay for the plebs. And we're up against generals, Scutari cavalry, guerrilla warriors, Scutari spearmen. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a butchery.